Welcome back. This is episode 2, Flying Potato here. So we last left where we were gonna craft the motorbike, and my escape pod was over there. I made my way over to this other small wreckage that's not down in the desert, but up on the hill. I created another water O2 condenser, so I got 2 running right now. And I was looking to see if I had all my components to make the motorbike, but so yeah, it's nighttime. You can play during the night, but you could also just kind of sleep during the night so you can play during the day. Probably, I don't know if it's easier to play at night on this planet because of the temperature is a lot cooler. As you can see, it's 26 degrees Fahrenheit. Compared to being 90s and 100s. But we'll go ahead and sleep next to this wreckage. There are a couple containers in here if I turn my light on. There's a cargo box here. And another, that's a window. Another cargo box here. Yeah, I'll go ahead and access them now. And they have stomach pill and antibiotic injection, so I'll take both of those. And the other one, another stomach pill, so if I eat something bad, well, at least I got something to ease my stomach with. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put my tent up, which is right here. Should always have one with you. And I'll see you in the morning. Alright, so now it's morning time. As you can see, temperature is already rising. Oh, hey, there's a meteor shower that I was talking about earlier. Off in the distance. I just think that's cool. Alright, so we'll go ahead and put the tent up. And so now our exploration for this one, which is under the Robinson Protocol Basic Exploration, is Faster Exploration, which is craft a motorbike that you can pick up, carry around. Doesn't use any fuel. It has no protection. You can't put anything on it. It's very basic, but it gets you around a lot quicker. That's like the first thing to build before you start building. Or you can start building your hovercraft, which is, I think, the next one down. Vessel building. But we'll go ahead and go in order because you get experience points. And also you get your unlock points to unlock more of these items in the tech tree. So for the motorbike, go over here to the crafter. The portable constructor. It's right here. So up here on top you have the different tabs. You can make your food, you can make medicine, weapons, your templates for base starter, your hover vessel, and then blocks and building style things, windows, walkways, railings. And I guess the more you do, the more you can unlock. Templates make your iron ore and all this, so when you put them in here, you can go ahead and make the stuff like nitrocellulose, that right there. Plant fibers are already in there. I've been using that to make my biofuel. There's the motorbike, but you need the motorbike constructor kit, and that took me a little while to find after going through all these. And it is back here, right there. So in order to make that, you see down at the bottom all the crafting: input motor, nanotubes, optic fiber, electronic, steel plate. Alright, so I'm just going to throw all my resources into the portable constructor and see what we can get. Yeah, anything else really isn't necessary. Okay, so as you see, it unlocks that. It's no longer red like up here, so I will go Okay, got nano fuel. So I will go and click on it, and it will start making this. And like I said before, you don't need to make each individual items. As you see, I put this in here, and it's got down everything that needs to be made in order to make the constructor kit. So it'll go ahead and go through the process of making those items to make the constructor kit. Once these are made, then the construction kit will be made, if I have enough items. I'll move my biofuel into my inventory. So as you can see, it's gone ahead and doing that, and it's using up some of the resources that I have. Yeah, I should have enough. I'm going to go ahead while this is doing this and check these. Okay, so see, I got 8 bottles. Used one. Putting in there. Check the other one. Alright, so I used 4 gallons of fuel, or 4 fuel things. I need to actually make more just to get to 16. I think it was 10? 8 and 10 water? Something like that. So yeah, these are definitely... I made 2 to double my production. So yeah. So anyways, okay, so the bike constructors is complete. Go ahead, I think I put it up here. And yes, and then I'll click on my motorbike. And then I'll take that, and it's using that to create my motorbike. In a few seconds, I will have a motorbike to ride around in. Alright, so it says take the bike for a ride. I'll go ahead and put that in my bar. It's sitting right there. Alright, so now it wants me to craft a weapon and a detector. Go ahead and pick these up. I'll just show you the motorbike real quick. So select it in your taskbar. You do the left mouse click and you just hit F to enter it. You go to overhead view. There you go. It's a lot faster than walking. Must be sliding. Okay, so beats walking. Still not as good as getting your other vessels. To get off, just hit F, and every time you get off, make sure you pick it up and it'll store it again. Alright, so the next task we have is the build a weapon, basic equipment, craft the weapon, craft a detector. Alright, so for the weapons, you gotta go over to the tech tree and unlock it under weapons. I'm gonna go ahead and do the shotgun. It's all personal preference. Does more damage, but it has a shorter range. It's nice for the up close kills. Alright, so go over to here, select weapons. There's the shotgun, so go ahead and click on that. And I will need shotgun shells. So one of these makes, I think, 10 shells or 20. So I'll do 3 to see what happens. And like I said before, for these ships, once you're not really using them, you can go ahead and salvage them for parts. And depending on the piece and what it's made of and the condition of it, depends on the type of steel you get. I've been getting 2 steel plates from these. See if I could get it to collapse. Because it does, like I said, it does have structural integrity in the game to a point. Okay, so that piece fell off. So if it falls off, you can just F to pick up debris. That's one steel plate. See what happens when I take this piece off. Alright, so as you can see, it fell down. And 2 steel plates for that. So I don't know if I get less for when it's debris than from salvaging. And then if you salvage these, the cargo boxes, you can't really take them to use later. You gotta salvage them. And that didn't really give me much. And here's another one, make sure it's empty. I've gotten electronic components and other things out of these sometimes, but all depends on what it is. And just 1 steel plate each, so I'm not getting a whole lot. Alright, so yeah, and with this tool as well, go over here and you could actually dig with it. I know there's some things on the game I used to play before, a year ago. A lot of times these were like buried into the ground. Maybe the bigger ones are, and you could like dig them out and find even better resources underneath, like more compartments and other things. Alright, so anyways, go over to the portable constructor, and so the weapon's done. Shotgun shells, what did I do, 3? So the 30 each. Alright, so get the shotgun, go ahead and put it in my equipment bar. And it also wanted me to make a sensor. Where is that at? Sensor. I know what it looks like. Oh, right here. A detector. So go ahead and make that. And both the detector and the ore scanner, even though it looks like you put it on your face, it's passive. As long as you have it in your inventory on yourself, it detects the items. Same with this sensor, will show global direction of detection of ore deposit or POI or HUD on radar. Kinda. Okay, so this one doesn't work when you're in a vehicle. I don't know if this one will work in a vehicle. Maybe it does. Alright, so made that. Go ahead, put that in there. So they're passive, so you don't need to put them in your hand or anything. Okay, so their update after I did that, explore new alien signal, which is back that way with the motorcycle. It'll be good. Go ahead, open this up. Oop. I want to make another thing of biofuel real quick. And before you pick them up, you got to make sure, well, you don't have to take everything out. You could take it down and it'll turn into a square box. And then I think you hit Shift F and it takes everything out of this and leaves that box on the ground. But you do have the constructor sitting on your toolbar, so you don't actually have to do each individual item. So I'll go ahead and make sure, gotta reload the shotgun's all loaded up. 5 shots. Says it's okay, so go ahead and do that. Sorry about the cough. Alright, pick this up and get my bike out, and we'll head over to the unknown artifact. The one disadvantage about being on the bike is when you pass up all like resources and everything, you can't pick them up from the bike. Hovercrafts, I know you're able to like mine ore and harvest trees with the right parts put onto them. We can get that more into that when it's time to start building them. You could either build the hovercraft and bases on your own, or like I said, there are lots and lots of player made templates that make excellent vehicles and bases that you just get off of the Steam community. And if you're not sure on how to make something, that's kind of the best way to do it. This right here reminds me of an old video game called Excite Bike, except you can't pull wheelies off of the, do all the tricks, but that's what this reminds me of right here. Probably dated myself by saying that, but who cares? I've been playing video games for a long time. Pretty much my first PC I started playing video games on was a Commodore 64 and a tape drive. Yeah, that's a long time ago. There's more meteor shower right there ahead of us. And as you're driving, you can look around on the world. You can zoom out by scrolling your scroll button down, back and forth, and click and hold to go left and right on the world, and or up and down. Right now we're just going along the equator of it, I guess. Alright. Okay, we'll keep going. I think I fixed my sound from cracking since the last time I made an adjustment for the bitrate. So hopefully the crackling has gone away. I did a test video for like a couple minutes and it did on that one. Alright, so I discovered an old farm. Where's that? Old farm. And as you see, I'm discovering these, and we'll go back later to mine those. There's two ways of doing it. An easy way, and okay, so that's the old farm right there with buildings. Am I near a faction? Oh, okay. So this is the POI that I have to go to. Alright, so I completed the chapter. There's really... Oh, what was that? Let me get off the bike. Pick it up. Ooh. Oh, he's yeah, he's an angry guy. Angry but easy. He was only level 1. So yeah, so if you click F, you can see everything that has on him, the harvest. I did a Shift F, which just takes everything off of him, which was the alien tooth, the meat, and alien parts. Yeah. All right. Reload. And so this unknown artifact, really, right now, there's something else around here. Right now, I don't think there's really anything I can do here. I think you just got to go to it and look at it. I hear something else out here. So I found ancient shelter. An old farm. I'm running out of oxygen, so hang on. Let me go ahead and do a shift and right. So yeah, you see this uses up, and I made this, I think I made it normal. I don't know if I made it easy. Eat a couple protein bars. Oops. Okay, with the constructor, I can cook this meat. This has a perish time of 15, so if I don't cook it in time, it will do this up here. Spoiled food will turn all moldy. This, oops, I don't want that in there. This was berries and other stuff that I collected earlier. And like I said, if you like end the game and when you come back, most of your food will be spoiled. Later on, you can build refrigerators and other things that will keep it fresh for, I don't know, longer time. I don't know if it's an infinite amount of time. So yeah, there's other things out here. I don't know if this old farm is a mission. I think this ancient shelter is, because it's not even appearing on my map. So I think this might be a POI for later, so I won't mess with that. It's only 105 meters. I'll run over to it. Do some mining while I'm on the way. Okay, so my next mission is to craft a starter vessel. Alright, so yeah, this is an old farm. Bandit building. It's got solar panels. Little slidey door. I don't know how I would get in there, but it's got a small O2 tank, so I'll probably have to come back and dig this out like this. Okay, so see, now you can get in, and maybe dug a little too deep. What else is in here? Solar capacitor. 2 different solar capacitors. So that's to make oxygen. These are for your solar. I could probably ventilator to if I decide to use this place, which I might, because it's a nice little setup. There's no power to it. There's the core. I don't know if I can use this, or I have to destroy it and put my own core in. I will have to find that out. Okay, these wall lockers have nothing in them. So yeah, this is a old farm. Beds if I need to sleep. I might mark this off so I could come back later, fix it up some, and use it as a starter base. I have to repair that. I dug that too deep. I could put a floor under there. Not sure. Is that a light? Not sure what that is. But yeah, this is a little farm. Kind of cool. I have to come back to this. And then there's this building over here that's not showing up either. Oops. Right over here real quick, see what it's all about. Is that the same one or is that a different one? No, this is a different one. So there's 2 alien shelters. Again, I'm not sure if this is part of a mission or just out here being random. So I don't really want to go in and mess with things right now on these. There's probably more to this that I'm not seeing, maybe underground. But yeah, so what's this? Capacitor, solar capacitor. So this probably has solar panel. Yep, there's the solar panels up top. So yeah, in this game, power by solar panels is a cool thing you could do. Only thing is there's no water near here. But I guess that's the type of planet I'm on. I know I did see some. Yeah, this is water right here. So I might want to build a base over here by the water instead of having it out in the middle of nothing over here. This way I have a source of water to make oxygen with. It's not let me. It's actually drilling out around that rock. Okay, so to build a hover vessel, this is all you need to do to build a hover vessel, and I'm going to need a lot more rocks. And it tells you everything you need and what they're for. So yeah, I definitely need a lot more resources. Put that down. Just for the starter, I used to do this. Always do that. Steel and core. Oh, I'll need a core. Where's the core at? I saw it here. Oh. Alright, so I need computer fire, so let me put all this stuff back in. Let's see. What do I need? I don't have it. So like for this, I actually need to create the other parts. I need 3 electronics. So if I go over here, electronics. Okay, so yeah, 2. Yeah, I was only able to make 2. Because I don't have enough computer electronic fiber. Optical fiber. 3. 1, 2, 3. What else? And a computer, which needs a lot of parts. Electronics, optical fiber. So yeah, I am going to have to go get more ore to do this because I do not have enough in here. And let me show you real quick so if you forget to take the stuff out and go to take it down, see it switches to the box, and then it says to take all, just shift F. It takes it all, and then this box will stay here. There's nothing in it, and it will disappear soon. I don't think I could harvest that. Yeah. Or salvage it. Okay, so I need to go to the resources, which is up here. Iron, copper. This would have been a better place because they're all closer. I might go back here and get the resources from over here and go ahead and start building the hovercraft. So I am running out of time, so I'll do the traveling over here, and then in the next episode I will start getting these resources and to build the hovercraft. I might dig up some other resources while I'm not recording because that can get kind of tedious after a while to just watch all that. But yeah, this is Episode 2, playing a harder level than I'm used to, so I'm still learning and figuring things out. So I guess until the next episode, this is Flying Potato out.